What's up, Tech and Black Squad? Quick question. When was the last time your phone survived water, dust, concrete, and didn't freak out? Because today, I'm not testing a fragile smartphone. I'm testing a phone that's built for real life, real accidents, and real outdoor abuse. This is the OSCAL Tank 1, and after using it in real outdoor conditions, the name suddenly makes a lot of sense. Let's start with the unboxing. Right away, the box makes it clear what this phone is about. Bold, aggressive, no-nonsense design. The first thing I pull out is the charging brick, and you can't miss the 55-watt label on it. That's a good sign. A high-capacity battery needs fast charging, and OSCAL delivers that straight out of the box. Next is the cable. It feels thick and solid, exactly what you'd expect from a rugged phone that's meant to be used outdoors, whether you're camping, cycling, or just constantly on the move. After that, there's the quick guide and the manual. Nothing fancy, but everything you need to get started is included. Then I've got the strap. There's also a small Tank 1 sticker, which I think can be used as a screwdriver. It's a simple but nice branding touch. And finally, here it is, the OSCAL Tank 1. The moment you hold it, you immediately understand this is not a normal smartphone. It feels solid, heavy, and confident in the hand, with nothing about it feeling delicate. Put it next to a regular smartphone, and the difference is obvious. The Tank 1 is thicker and heavier, but that extra size translates directly into durability and battery life. The strap might seem like a small detail, but it actually makes a lot of sense for a phone like this. When you're outdoors and moving around, it adds extra security and peace of mind. On the sides, everything feels solid and practical. The buttons are big and easy to press, even with gloves on, and there's a customizable orange button that you can set however you want. You'll also find a protected charging port, a TF/SIM card slot, built-in flashlights, and the rear display integrated right into the back of the phone, all clearly designed for real outdoor use rather than just looks. And once you've seen the physical design, it's time to look at what's powering all of this on the inside. Performance is handled by the Dimensity 7050 5G chipset, and in daily use, the Tank 1 feels fast and reliable. Apps open quickly, multitasking is smooth, and gaming runs without issues. The phone runs docOS 4.2 based on Android 15, which feels clean and modern, with no unnecessary clutter. You also get plenty of memory and storage, 12 gigabytes of RAM, and you can turn on memory expansion to add extra virtual RAM when you want, plus 256 gigabytes of storage and full 5G support. Add the massive 20,000 mAh battery and the 64 megapixel rear plus 50 megapixel front cameras, and this phone feels fully loaded, not just rugged. This phone is certified to military standard MIL STD 810H and rated for IP68 and IP69K protection, meaning it's built to survive extreme conditions, from water and dust to drops and harsh environments. So instead of just talking about durability, I decided to test it the right way. I poured water directly onto the phone. No case, no hesitation. Water running over the screen, the frame, the buttons, everything. And the Tank 1 didn't care at all. The display stayed responsive, the touch worked perfectly, and nothing glitched. And it's not just about surviving the environment. The Tank 1 also has a 100 decibel loudspeaker, which actually matters outdoors. Whether you're dealing with wind, traffic, or noise at a campsite, you can clearly hear calls, notifications, and alerts without struggling. The display experience is also better than you'd expect from a rugged phone. On the front, you get a large 6.78-inch 2.4K display with a smooth 120Hz refresh rate that stays readable even in direct sunlight. Videos look clean, scrolling feels natural, and it's TÜV-SÜD low blue light certified, so it stays comfortable for long use without killing your eyes. What really makes this phone stand out is the second display on the back. The 2.01-inch rear touchscreen makes quick checks easier outdoors. You can see notifications, use the built-in compass for orientation, and even control or switch the camera without flipping the phone. In real-world use, the Tank 1 feels fast and reliable. Watching videos on YouTube looks great, gaming runs smoothly without stutters, and apps open quickly. Multitasking feels easy, and nothing about the experience feels slow or frustrating, even when you're pushing the phone a bit. Battery life is one of the biggest strengths of the Tank One. The massive 20,000 mAh Explovolt battery easily lasts multiple days, and 55-watt fast charging brings it back up quickly when needed. This is the kind of phone you can take on a trip and stop worrying about your charger. And that kind of battery life really matters once you start actually using the phone for things like photos and videos throughout the day. The camera setup is solid and practical. The 64-megapixel main camera is part of a dual camera system and does a good job in everyday use, delivering sharp photos with natural colors and reliable focus for landscapes, street shots, and casual photography. It feels dependable and easy to use, which is what most people actually need day to day. There's also a 20-megapixel professional night vision camera for low-light situations, along with support for 4K video recording at 30 frames per second. On the front, you get a 50-megapixel selfie camera that's great for video calls and content. Once the light drops, there's another feature that becomes especially useful. The built-in flashlight deserves special attention. I tested it in complete darkness, and it instantly lit up the entire area. This is not a weak phone flashlight. It's powerful enough to be genuinely useful outdoors, whether you're walking at night or looking for something in the dark. The Tank One also includes an all-in-one toolbox, and this is where things get fun. It has an IR remote, which means you can control your TV directly from the phone. I tested it at home, switching channels and adjusting volume, and it worked perfectly. At one point, my cat joined the scene and decided to supervise the process, which honestly felt like the most serious quality check possible. There's also Glove Mode 3.0, which helps when you're using the phone with gloves or in cold weather. All these tools together make the phone feel like a true outdoor companion, not just a rugged shell with a screen. So let's wrap this up with 5 real reasons why the OSCAL Tank One makes sense. First, it's seriously rugged. MIL STD8, 10H plus IP68, and IP69K protection mean water, dust, and drops are not a problem. Second, the battery is massive. The 20,000 mAh battery lasts for days, and 55-watt fast charging keeps downtime short. Third, the dual-screen design is actually useful. The front display is smooth and bright, and the rear screen lets you check info, use the compass, or control the camera quickly. Fourth, it's packed with real tools. A powerful flashlight, loud 100 decibel speaker, IR remote, and outdoor features make it more than just a phone. Fifth, it's powerful and future-proof. Dimensity 7050 5G, Android 15, expandable RAM, and long-term updates keep everything fast and modern. If you want a phone that keeps up with your lifestyle instead of slowing you down, the OSCAL Tank One is absolutely worth checking out. Look for the links in the description, smash that like button, subscribe to Tech in Black, and I'll see you in the next one.